How did we get into this mess?
Hang on for the loop.
4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
I'm Ricky.
I'm Ellie.
And we have been talking about the truth and how sometimes it can be hard to find.
Especially in movies or advertisements or song lyrics when things sound like truth, but they really aren't.
Yeah, you know when you've heard a song lyric and you think you hear one thing, but it actually ends up being something else completely different?
Yeah, you know, like in Lion King where it says, forget about your worries and your strife. It's not worries and stripes. What song lyrics have you misheard?
Sweet dreams are made of these.
Right.
But I heard it as sweet dreams are tangerines because sweet tangerines, it makes sense.
I mean, I can see how you got there. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. But I heard hold me closer, Tony Danza.
No, I heard that.
I don't even know who Tony Danza is.
There are a lot of messages that get the truth all tangled up.
Like I have my truth and you have your truth and they are like, equal and stuff.
There's the rules of my universe, and there's the rules of her universe. Oh yeah, I've got my universe, and it's mostly outdoors.
Follow your heart. Follow your arrow. Follow your compass. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow for follow. Follow me on Insta.
I think it's really important that you just respect someone's journey.
I'm true to myself because someone once told me T-Rexes are scary, so I guess that's what I'm gonna live by, so I'm scary.
I'm a fish. Well, that's what everybody says I am. Not anymore. I will no longer go with the flow. Only dead fish go with the flow.
I don't have a whole lot of my own original thoughts. I just, whatever other people are saying, that's what I determine is truth.
My motto is, I'll get over it. Just let me be dramatic first.
What I've always done, I follow my nose wherever it goes.
You do you, because I'm a you, right? EWE, you?
Sometimes there are people who won't like your truth. When that happens, you just give them a mean face.
I actually like to say follow your arrow because really if you think about it, like whenever you're following things, like you use like a compass and like compasses have arrows.
Follow others. Follow me. Follow you. Follow la 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 la.
If you were to come up to me and tell me that the sky had turned purple, I would believe it. I wouldn't even go outside.
My life motto is practice makes perfect. I play the flute by burping into it, but it's perfect for me, okay?
I can believe that 2 + 2 is 4. If you say 2 + 2 is 5 and if that works for you, then go for it.
I would say my life motto is just be yourself. I mean, because, like, have you met me?
So I know that, you think of me as a dinosaur. You don't think chill vibes, but I'm all about the vibes.
You do good, you be good, you like send good out into the universe or whatever, and then like you get good back.
Anybody can get online and tell me the milk doesn't come from cows, and I believe them. I believe them 100%.
Follow the leader. Follow the trail. Follow your dreams. Follow the river into the sea. Follow the wind. Follow the trend. Or don't, I don't care.
We live in a very relativistic culture. What does the idea of relativism mean? Relativism is the belief that everything is relative. In other words, there's no absolute truth. You'll hear this all the time in culture today. Well, that may be true to you, but that's not true to me. That's your truth, but I have a different truth. You live your truth, I'll live my truth. There's no such thing as absolute truth, so I'm just gonna do whatever makes me happy. Here's the fundamental problem. Without a belief in absolute truth, then truth is defined by whatever makes me happy. And when the bottom line is my happiness, then happiness becomes the standards by which I judge my actions. If it makes me happy, it must be good. If it doesn't make me happy, it must be bad. Everyone says this is wrong, but it feels so right. What is the root cause of this problem? For so many of us, the problem is that we think that happiness and holiness are at odds. Deep down, somehow, because of our distorted view of what Christ represents and teaches, we tend to think you have to choose one or the other. What do we need to understand? This is so important. Holiness isn't mutually exclusive of happiness. In fact, they are very, very related. Holiness, in fact, is the pathway to true happiness and joy. Let me say it again. They're not mutually exclusive. They are united. They are connected, serving God, living for Him, not for the lower things of this world, but for the higher things that are eternal. That is the pathway to true meaning in life.
It seems like when I know the truth, it's easier to make the right decisions.
And to put that into practice, we are going to be doing the Recipes Gone Wrong Challenge. We've each got 3 slime recipes in front of us. 1 is the right recipe, 2 are fakes. Find the right recipe and you'll make good slime. Choose the wrong recipe and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's take a look.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay, I've got some interesting choices here. Okay, I'm gonna choose this one.
And I'm gonna go with this one. Oh.
What do we have here?
Interesting. This is the first time we've ever worn gloves on the Loop Show.
Wow.
Usually just get real messy.
Glitter glue. I love glitter glue. Looks like I'm supposed to pour this entire thing of glitter glue in this bowl.
Oh, wow, all of it?
I mean, it says pour a glitter glue, so this is a glitter glue.
Okay, and my first instruction says, add body wash to a bowl.
I'm adding half a tablespoon of baking soda to the glue. Gotta measure it out. I feel like a scientist. Mix with a spoon until your slime begins to form and gets firm. Okay, I think I'm gonna use my hands.
I need to mix my hand.
Ooh.
Until I get slimy
I should have done the
texture.
food coloring before this. You know what? My slime's gonna be blue, Ricky.
Oh, good.
My slime's just gonna be blue.
This is like paste. It's not slime, it's
Oh, yeah.
paste.
Mine's very sticky.
I think slime's supposed to hold together a little bit more like this.
I think it is. I think you're right.
Look at this. It's like paint.
Oh.
Well, while we figure this thing out, check this out. Not this, but that.
The thing you're about to see.
As followers of Christ, how can we make sure that we're not tossed and blown about by tangled teachings? Because that's exactly what these kind of teachings do. They start to take our identity with who Jesus is, and they start to come together in not a good way. In fact, any time that we start looking to who we think we are and how we feel to be the truth, we actually stop following Jesus and we're just following ourselves. When in fact, we have been called to reflect Jesus, to act like He acted. And when we do, that means sometimes we're gonna look different. We're not always gonna do what looks popular to this world, but it also means that we have what this world doesn't have, and that's a close relationship with a God who loves us and cares about us and has gone through great lengths to have a relationship with you. So, don't be fooled. Don't fall for the lie that you can pick and choose your truth based on your reality. It's a trick. And Paul in Ephesians says that if you fall for that trick, you're basically as immature as a toddler.
We will no longer be immature like children. We won't be tossed and blown about by every wind of some new teaching. We will not be influenced. People try to trick us. Lies so clever they sound like the truth. We will speak the truth in love. speak the truth in love. We will no longer be immature like children. We won't be tossed and blown about by every wind of some new teaching. We will not be influenced when people try to trick us with lies so clever they sound like the truth. Don't let me, can't let me. We will speak the truth in love. We will speak the truth in love. Growing in every way, more and more like Christ each day. We will speak the truth in love.
Okay, see, I don't feel like I have enough slime, so I'm gonna add more of my shampoo just to get enough. All right, and then add a little bit more cornstarch. Here we go. And a little bit more food coloring. I'm gonna add some blue to it.
I'm gonna add a few drops of purple to mine. Ooh, it looks like a galaxy.
Isn't slime supposed to hold more together?
Yes.
Okay, maybe I need more cornstarch. I mean, it's slime.
It's slimy.
But it's just super drippy. It's not solid at all. It's not doing it. This is supposed to be fun. Like, oh, look at how fun this slime thing is, and it's just a mess. My final attempt is I'm just gonna add everything. Let's see.
Yeah, it's definitely not right.
It didn't work. It didn't do anything.
Well,
it's just a bigger mess.
yeah, for sure.
It's
I have a chunk of baking soda right here. This looks like a mermaid blew its nose.
That is what it looks like.
Pop quiz, old timers.
Traveling at a steady, reasonable...
Hey! Do not attempt to adjust your television sets. This one, we're going old school. Okay, let's play a little game. I'm gonna say a phrase, and then you tell me if it's something that Jesus actually said or not. Okay, ready? Here we go. Follow your dreams, and you shall be rewarded. Nah, I made that up. That's nonsense. Okay, here's another one. Let your yes be yes, and your no be no. Probably something you've heard your parents say. Were they quoting Jesus, or is that just... Yeah, that's Jesus. He said that. Let your yes be yes, and your no be no. How about this one? Watch me nail this sick backflip. Is that Jesus? I mean, I could hear him saying that, but he didn't say that, at least as far as we know. How about this one? Doubting leads to danger. Is that something that Jesus said? No, he didn't say that. He never said that. Here's another one. The first will be last, and the last will be first. Is that something... I like that one. That's a Jesus one. Yes, the first will be last, and the last will be first. How about this one? I am the way, the truth, and the life. Yeah, that's Jesus. We know that one. I'm the way, the truth, and the life. That's a good one. Okay, one last one. Just be nice to each other. Was that something that Jesus said? Just be nice to each other? Actually, that's not something that he said. That's at least not that we know of. It's not one of his famous quotes. You know, some of these really good ideas, like just be nice to each other, they sound really good, but they crumble and they fall apart whenever you run them through the red letter test. Here's how this works. If you have a Bible, either a physical copy or a digital one, a lot of different versions have what Jesus said in red letter text. So it makes it really easy for you to dig in, see exactly what he said, what he taught, and apply it. So whenever the world gives you something that seems a little fishy or a little off, look at what Jesus had to say about it. Look at what he taught. Is it something that he taught? Okay. If not, it's probably bogus. Check the sources, stay watchful, but don't wear yourself out second-guessing every little thing. The Holy Spirit will help guide you. Imagine how easy it will be to recognize truth when you actually know the truth. I'm the Quiz Man. Goodbye!
definitely not right.
Yeah, my slime just looks sad. I mean, seriously, like, no matter how much I tried adding, like, I added the whole bottle and I added all of the cornstarch, and it just wasn't enough to make it the right recipe, because it was wrong.
Yeah, I definitely had the wrong recipe too. Did not turn out the way I thought it would.
If you get tangled up in the wrong teaching, it can make a big mess.
Be careful not to get tossed or blown around by something that sounds clever, but is actually a lie.
Follow God's truth. That's the right recipe. Until next time,
Enjoy the ride.
Oh, see it. Oh dear. I had higher hopes for this thing.
It's disappointing.
Yeah, sometimes things don't go as you plan it, but that's okay, because there's always more episodes of Loop Show to watch. Like this one, where we try to build a foundation on Jell-O, and it was challenging.
Just like this slime.